That's it. Once you find God and you go that way, bro, I think it's a better life anyway, man. But we'll get into that a bit later as well. Yeah. What we do, let's rewind because I've got a good angle now. Yeah, let's rewind to the beginning. Earlier, you mentioned about Caribbean, African backgrounds. Music is a major part of their life and whatnot. Let's start there, bro. What's your background?
Yeah, Dad's Trini. Obviously, may Allah have mercy on him. He's passed now. Mum's South African.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I kind of peeped the
key rings. And it's funny now because even me coming back round here, I kind of grew up round here.
Oh, yeah.
Because my dad was a part of the carnival committee.
Oh,
Trini man.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and obviously uncles that lived in Bush, I was always here. My mum used to live in Ealing.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Obviously,
so my stepmom,
man. But my mum never raised me, so obviously I was here.
Yeah, you kind of visiting.
Aunties that lived in Maida, but like I've always kind of been in West as a youth. But obviously I was raised in Tottenham.
Yeah.
And more in South London. Obviously, my stepmom raised me.
Okay.
So I was more in North and South, but a lot of my years was around here as well.
in West London. Yeah. It makes sense, man. Because it's true, innit? Grenada, Trinity, big stronghold, bro.
Definitely
Acton,
around here.
Ealing.
No, I'm saying he was part of the committee. Like obviously, one of his best friends, Claire Holder, they ran the carnival.
The carnival, innit? Claire Holder.
He used to manage the main stage.
Wow.
Okay, that's proper.
Yeah, that's serious.
So
that's proper.
Yes, and it's not just obviously it's the carnival. It's the gala.
It's
the panorama. It's
everything. Yeah, the whole setup, the whole weekend.
Yeah, it's true, man.
And then obviously later down the line, he was working for a production company, Bashir. So obviously, if you're old school, Get Up, Stand Up. There was an old comedy sketch show, old school. He was working on that as well. So we used to be in Kilburn all the time, where they had the office there. So I've always been I've been everywhere. That's why, like I say, so it's like
that's mad,
obviously my kind of understanding. Because is a lot of people might say this ends is that and this ends is that. I've never really had that understanding because I've been everywhere. I know there's bad boys everywhere. I know there's idiots everywhere.
Tell me about it.
You understand? There's rats everywhere. There's good people everywhere. There's
snakes and gorillas.
Yeah, it's everywhere. So, and I think because I kind of from a young age I was everywhere. I had a different
Your outlook was different.
Yeah, 100%. Plus traveling as well.
Traveling's a very underrated thing for people.
No, it definitely helps perspective and a lot of things.
When people don't leave their ends, they become very narrow-minded, man. So do you feel like as well? That's probably another way where like. I was thinking about that the other day. Sometimes knowing different ends and different people in different pockets and that's the best way to navigate through the streets anyway, bro. Because I feel like you can definitely.
It's the only way. It's the only real way. You never find someone that really capitalised out here without being in touch with different places for the simple reason as well. Like West now, it's one thing that it's always had a kind of. People always say like West is moist.
Sweet boy,
sweet. But again, like I said, I was around there, so I know some real bad boys from around. I'm gonna name names, but
seriously,
the people I was around when I was down there were real bad boys. Do you understand? And they were real money getters and whatever. Do you understand? But I think one thing people don't understand is that people measure notoriety differently in different areas.
Yeah, 100.
So you go South London, it's more about badness. Money plays a part, but badness is up here.
Facts.
You go Northwest, the money and the badness is a bit
somewhere
level. West, money's up here, badness is down here.
So it can happen, but
and the same with Tottenham, money and badness are level.
Synonymous, isn't it? It's true. I like the way you put that.
Notoriety is measured differently in different places. And
I like the way you put that.
Because again, it's like one thing, and I think that's what it is when you understand the mentality of the people. I remember. Like I said, I used to be in West a lot.
Yeah.
I remember I'm growing up in Tottenham, I'm in South.
Yeah.
And we're just on straight badness. We're on
Grease,
real badness.
Yeah.
But when you're getting to know these people and they say, listen, I'm making X amount of money a day. I'm up. Why do I want to be bad? I don't need to be bad. I'm making gal. I'm flying. I can afford more what they do. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's a whole different life. But it's the same when you go Tottenham or you go Brixton or Stockport or wherever. You can get any gal you want by being a bad boy. You don't have to have money.
Yeah, literally.
If you're a bad boy, it's enough. But in West, it's different. You can't just be a bad boy. You have to have money. So everywhere different. Like I say, they measure notoriety differently. But again, it's all the same thing to me.
I always must joke about that, innit, on the pod. Like you see, like when I was younger, a lot of the banging things from West would always be linking South, man, because Southwest is there. They like the streets,
the street man,
the clean, and they like the things from over here. And then when I would buck South girls, I feel like they were cool because they could relate to realness. because they grew up around
but
it, you know what I mean?
you find a lot of it is what it is. People like things they don't understand sometimes, isn't it? So
Yeah, that's true as well. People find it appealing.
It's the opposites attract.
It's not what you. People overthink these things, but sometimes it's just that they're not. It's not what you're used to. Do you understand? There's many reasons why they would do these things.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
Like I say, there was the same things that's happening here was happening everywhere else. Do you understand? So I think it's different here because again, it's the level of wealth that you find right now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you go on one side of the road,
$1 million
council flat, the other side of the road. It's
Grenfell exposed that more than
houses,
anything, bro.
like,
God bless everyone from Grenfell. That got exposed proper in West, like how the cladding that they put on the building was to make it pretty up for that side. Because they decided paying $7 million an apartment.
At all,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's true, bro. So alright, cool. So that culture, that's a rare mix as well. I haven't really heard too much of that. Like, so was it like, was you in touch with both sides equally? You would say?
Yeah. But again, I didn't grow up with my mum. My mum, obviously, not to say may Allah forgive her innit, but obviously she. It's funny because typically what happens now, you might have two parents on badness, and typically the mum stops what she's doing, and the dad keeps doing what he's doing. But in my situation, it was the opposite. My dad stopped doing what he was doing, but my mum kept doing what she was doing. So she never raised me. She did a long bird. She was around the world doing her thing. Do you understand? I never got raised by. So again, you get a little bit in touch. But I think that the good thing about Tottenham is that every culture is there anyway. So even if you're not from that culture, you're exposed to the culture. Like one of my best friends in school was a Vietnamese kid, another one was from Hong Kong, another one was from Mauritius, another one was from like every culture was in my classroom. So even if you wasn't from that culture, you understood, little words, you know how to cuss.
You get started,
you know how to cuss in bare languages,
Get a lot of food in that.
Yeah, like literally, you know how to cuss, their food, you know little things about their cultures, but I was predominantly raised by Jamaicans.
Yeah.
And not Yardies, make it clear, not Yardies, Jamaican, upstanding Jamaican people, do you understand? Obviously my dad's family, there weren't many of them here, most of them are like in America, Canada, whatever, so I was predominantly raised by Jamaicans. Obviously my stepmom, and she's got a big, obviously that side of the family is very big, so that's my family.
So stepmom, she's from
Jamaica,
and London. You mentioned what part of London is she based in?
Battersea.
Okay, cool. So that makes sense because of the link later and all that, which I was going to ask. So you kind of got to that. So that makes sense.
But that's what I'm trying to say. People say it's a link, but I think that's what I don't want to say made man more dangerous or made man's thing more. You could say, I don't know, man. The move